Nozzle stoppers generally provide a tighter immediate seal than generic caps, but the best choice depends on your usage pattern and how long you need the caulk preserved. Nozzle stoppers work by inserting into the tip evacuation channel and mechanically blocking the sealant path, which prevents air from contacting the remaining caulk and stops skinning. For long gaps between uses, push the stopper well into the tapered nozzle until it seats against the thicker material. Then trim the nozzle beyond the stopper so that you always have a fresh cutting point without disturbing the plug. Rubber caps are shaped to stretch over the outside of the nozzle and rely on elastic compression to form an airtight seal, so choose one that matches the nozzle diameter and press firmly so the cap conforms around the taper and threads. Both options will generally keep most silicone and acrylic latex caulk usable for several weeks if the surrounding bead inside the nozzle is removed before sealing and the tip is stored upright with the nozzle pointing up. If you frequently pause and resume work within a day, consider using a short length of packing tape wrapped around the nozzle after partial cure for an extra barrier because adhesive barriers slow oxygen access without deforming the nozzle. For professional workflows where a gun is left loaded overnight, eject a small amount of caulk into a disposable surface after sealing to avoid pressure buildup that can push past the stopper or cap. Common mistakes are forcing a stopper too deep so it becomes impossible to remove without cutting the nozzle, which you can avoid by marking the insertion depth and using a stopper sized for the taper. Another frequent issue is choosing a cap that is too loose so air seeps in. Measure the nozzle diameter and pick a cap with slightly smaller internal diameter so it compresses rather than sits slack. People also assume any method keeps caulk viable for months, but long-term storage fails as solvents evaporate slowly, so for storage beyond a few weeks, transfer leftover material to a small airtight container designed for adhesives or use single-use cartridges to eliminate waste. BigHomeProjects.com connects homeowners with local contractors and shows product tips like selecting nozzle stoppers or caps for job efficiency. We host a discussion community where professionals and do-it-yourselfers exchange real-world experiences, and we help contractors find work while helping homeowners discover options and peer advice.